Hey everybody, before we get into today's video, I wanted to show you guys something that I've been doing in the background with another YouTuber by the name of Joshua Huskers1. We are forming a Sim Sports Alliance, which is made to help bring together the community of realistic simulation sports gaming, something that not a lot of YouTubers do anymore because it's not all about winning championships every year. It's about giving a real experience, whether that's football, basketball, baseball, whatever sport that is. We are forming an alliance here, and I hope you guys will go check out his channel right now. He has currently a Nebraska Cornhuskers NCAA 14 Dynasty mode going on in Season 2 now, so it's a great series. You guys definitely should go check it out. We're going to be working together on some posts on Instagram, on Twitter, so follow the social medias down below. That'll be in the description down below. And I hope you guys will understand and will be open to letting other YouTubers join our alliance in the future. So just contact us at one of our social medias or here on YouTube if you guys are interested in joining the alliance and you're a Sim Sports YouTuber. Thank you guys for listening to this little rant in the intro, and let's go ahead and get into the game. Welcome back, everybody. Now, episode 26 of this Kansas Jayhawks Dynasty here, and a Week 14 matchup that is very, very important to head Coach Smemes. If we win today, we make a bowl game. If we lose, we have our second straight 5-7 season, and who else would it be better to play than our in-state rival, Kansas State. We didn't get to do this rivalry game last year considering the scheduling from the game, but this year the rivalry matchup is in full swing as the Kansas State Wildcats are on a 4-game losing streak, and we look to continue that losing streak even farther and to keep them in a bowl game, but with the 6-6 record. They currently sit at 6-5. We currently sit at 5-6. And the Sunflower Showdown is going to be one for the centuries as both of these teams are motivated and ready to dominate. Can the Jayhawks make a bowl game? We are going to have to see and fight for that bowl game eligibility as we go down to the field in a home field matchup against Kansas State here in David Booth Memorial Stadium, as Jacob Borsia is going to get the Sunflower Showdown away as he boots this one into the end zone, and it's just going to be kneeled down, and out comes this K-State offense led by a young quarterback, Rubley, number 2, who has not had himself the greatest season. 14 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, but he does have that man right there, Joe Irvin, out of the backfield for 5 yards to start his day. 2nd and 5 now. Rubley out of the shotgun, takes it back and fires to Malik Knowles, who runs down the field for 27 there before being tripped up. And they are already down at about the 25-yard line now. Ruby out of the center position, looking to throw again. Got Knowles again. Malik Knowles, 2 catches now for about 35 yards already. 1st and goal now for Rubley and company. Out of the shotgun, firing to his tight end. Sammy Willer will get this day started with a 15-yard touchdown as Rubley starts 4 for 4 on that drive, and the Jayhawks are already down 7. Trevor Wilson is going to return this kick, though. It's a short kick. He's got a lot of room on the outside. Past the 50 and breaking a few tackles down to about the 44-yard line. And out comes Velton Gardner in the Jayhawk offense on the first play of the game. Hawley gives it to Gardner, and he's stuffed up the middle. That will go as a gain of 2 now on a 3rd and inches. Give it to Gardner again, and he's got it again. 2-yard rush there for the first down. 1st and 10 now for the Jayhawks. Hawley looking to throw this time. Nowhere to go, and he's sacked. He tries to run away from the linemen, and they catch him back there about 10 yards deep. And now a 3rd and 8 on this drive. Conrad Hawley looking downfield to the end zone, and he overthrows all of them. Wouldn't have been a touchdown anyways. Likely that would have been an interception if he's able to keep that in bounds. Now a 4th and 8 for this Jayhawks offense. Hawley out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Same pass to the outside. Got Grimm, and it's incomplete again. That time he actually had Luke Grimm with his man beat, but he could not fit the pass in there. And now Joe Irvin on a 3rd and 1 is going to get it onto the outside. One man to beat, and he's going to push him out of bounds now at about the 18-yard line. 2nd and 8 for this K-State offense. They give it to Irvin again, who's tripped up just barely by Berryhill. And a 3rd and 3 becomes a 4th and 3. K-State has to settle for a short field goal. Thankfully, the Jayhawks defense was able to hold them, and they make this one right through the uprights. 10-0 is the score, and the Jayhawks are looking to get anything going on offense. 1st and 10 now. Hawley out of the shotgun, looking to throw, rolling out and firing, but it's incomplete. Daniel Green and company were in coverage, and that will bring up a 3rd and 10. Hawley out of the shotgun, calling some audibles, looking to throw. Got his man, but he's not going to get there. It's going to be an 8-yard reception, but it's 4th and 2, and they decide to go for it as Jason Bean is now on the field. 4th and 2, out of the shotgun, all alone. You know he's going to run it. That's the reason he's on the field, and he's got a lot of space. He ends up getting 15 on the play. And a great little run there as Jason Bean remains on the field, and the offense goes into a little bit of a hurry up on 3rd and 7 now. Bean all alone, firing downfield, and it's caught. James Smith with a diving reception, now 3rd and 4. Jason Bean, final seconds of the quarter, looking to throw, and he's sacked. 8-yard loss for the Jayhawks as Devontae Pritchard comes up with the clutch sack, and the field goal is no good. We will enter the second quarter down 10 despite being inside the 10-yard line. Now Rubley on a 2nd and 10 fires downfield, and he's intercepted. Romello Dotson. What an athletic play as he jumps the route, and it's going to be a big 2nd and 8 here as the Jayhawks get the ball in Wildcats territory. He gets it across to Luke Grimm, and the pass is broken up as Conrad Hawley, 3 of 8 for 28 yards so far. 3rd and 8 now. He's going to go outside to James Smith. Beautiful spin move into the open field, and no one's going to catch him. 34-yard touchdown as James Smith makes a man miss, and he gets into the end zone easily. Now 3rd and 10 for the Wildcats on the next possession. Rubley out of the shotgun. He's intercepted again. This one's Taiwan Berryhill right up the middle as he jumps the route perfectly. And that puts the Jayhawks in perfect position now. 2nd and 6 at around the 25-yard line. This time Hawley's going to go to Fairchild. He's going to get 9 on the play. Mason Fairchild obviously taking the place of the injured Trevor Cardell. Now 3rd and 6. Read option or play action. Hawley rolling around, running it himself, diving into the end zone. 11 yards on the play. He just wanted the first down, but the defense separated and allowed for him to walk right into the end zone. Now 1st and 10 on the next K-State drive. This time Rubley's going out to Knowles again, breaking a few tackles as he gets 22 on the play. Malik Knowles killed us all day long on the defensive side of the ball. 3rd and 2 though now as Deneen goes in motion. He's going to give it to Joey Irvin, and he's not going to get anything. 4th and 2, they would have to punt it. And the Jayhawks are looking to score 3 straight. This time it's going to be Gardner up the left side. He's going to get credited for about 10 yards there. He didn't have a great game today, but he was just good enough to get us some good yardage. This time, though, Hawley on 2nd and inches, rolling out, firing into coverage. Trevor Wilson makes the play, and it's a 12-yard catch there. 1st and 10, under 3 minutes now in this half. Hawley rolling back, finding Stephen McBride, who hits a beautiful spin move, but not much going there. 4 yards on the play, and now a 3rd and 6, and what could be one of the biggest plays of this half. Hawley's going to go outside to Gardner. Nobody went with the man in the flats, and he falls forward down to about the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 now. Conrad Hawley, play action. Looking across the middle, and he's got Stephen McBride. 25 yards as we get near the goal line here at about the 5 or 6 yard line. 2nd and goal. Hawley looking into the middle of the field, and he's got McBride for 6 yards and another touchdown as the Jayhawks take an 11-point lead. 2nd and 3 now. Rubley looking downfield, firing out of the air, and it's caught. Malik Knowles past the 10 and down to the 1. What a magnificent leaping grab there. Now a 2nd and goal at about the 4-yard line. Rubley gives it to Irvin into the end zone. They deserved that one, honestly. That was a magnificent catch and run there by Malik Knowles. 1st and 10, though, for the next Jayhawks possession late in the half, as the Jayhawks just look to do anything before they get the ball back in the second half first before the Kansas State Wildcats will get the ball. 43 seconds remain. Hawley looking to throw, and he's intercepted. This time it's green for the first one of the day, and just when you thought everything was going in our favor, we give the Wildcats another opportunity. Rubley with 11 seconds left, firing to the end zone. Got his man! Malik Knowles, 29 yards, and just like that, K-State takes a lead while we go into halftime down by 3 and come out of the second half with Velt and Gardner getting 7 yards. Conrad Hawley now on the next 1st and 10. Gets it to Fairchild, who breaks some tackles and gets 6 on the play. A beautiful catch and run there by Mason Fairchild. Now we find ourselves at a 3rd and 3. Quick pass by Hawley. He's going to go to Luke Grimm, and he's going to get 5 yards, enough for the first down. 2nd and 13 now after a short yard loss on a run. Hawley rolling out, finding Luke Grimm in the flats a little bit there, as he's going to turn upfield and get 20 yards on the play. A beautiful catch and run. 3rd and inches now farther down the field. About 4 minutes remain as Gardner gets it. Breaking tackles, and does he get there? No, they're going to say he's at about the half-yard line, setting up a 1st and goal, and we will just give it to Devin Neal, and he gets an easy 0-yard touchdown run as we reclaim this lead, and the extra point makes it a 4-point game. 28-24 for this Jayhawks team. This time, though, Rubley's going to find Knowles again. No matter what we did, Malik Knowles seemed to get open, and I actually had to start using him in the coverage. And I mean, you guys have seen I'm pretty bad at coverage, so not much I can do there as Malik Knowles gets another 12-yard catch. And this offense is cooking just like the Jayhawks. Joe Irvin on a 2nd and 6, though, gets stuffed at a 3rd and 6 now. Rubley out of the shotgun, a 2-back set. Irvin and Wright around him. He's going to take the snap, look to throw, and nobody's even there. Gavin Potter in coverage, and a 4th and 6. They're going to go for the extremely long field goal that isn't even close. The Jayhawks have an opportunity to end this one a little bit early. Conrad Hawley finding Luke Grimm on the outside. Beautiful pitch and catch there as he gets down to about the 34-yard line. 2nd and 10 now. Give it to Gardner on the counter. Not much space, but he does what he can to get 4 yards, bringing up a 3rd and 6. With about 46 seconds left, Hawley's going to give it to Neal. Neal breaking up the middle, and he's going to get the first down, and just barely. He gets 7 yards on the play. Now a 2nd and 12 as we find the last seconds of this quarter. Hawley going across the middle to Luke Grimm, and that will close out the 3rd quarter as we are deep in K-State territory. 3rd and 1. Hawley give it to Gardner, breaking a tackle, and he's into the end zone to start the 4th quarter. 7:12 remaining as we take an 11-point lead, and the K-State offense comes back onto the field. A very, very quick touchdown would help them here if they are able to get that. 1st and 10 now. Rubley looking to throw, and he misses the pass as he was looking for his tight end Wheeler. 3rd and 6 now. Rubley takes the snap, looking to throw, now looking to run, and he's sacked. Basically the first time he's been sacked all day long, and the Jayhawks get the ball back after a K-State punt. 2nd and 15 now. Finds Trevor Wilson for 16, just what we needed, and everything has been falling in our favor today. 2nd and 8. Hawley finding Luke Grimm on the slant, and he cuts upfield down to about the 20-yard line as he gets a 15-yard catch. 3rd and 4 now. They're looking to pull the read option. Hawley got plenty of space and pushes forward for 5 yards, and he does get the first down. Thankfully, he holds on to it. Now 1st and goal at about the 1.5-yard line. Velt and Gardner with his 2nd of the day. This one's a 0-yard touchdown run, and with 2 minutes remaining, K-State has very little chance to win this game, but they do have a slight chance if they are able to score extremely fast, as Sammy Wheeler gets a nice 15-yard catch. A minute 52 now, 3rd and 10. Rubley, you've got to think he's going for Knowles, but he finds Garber across the middle, and they get it down into the red zone at about the 21-yard line. The clock is ticking now. Rubley out of the shotgun, looking outside, and he finds Sammy Wheeler, and a face mask will put them right around the 5-yard line. What a big turn of events. I believe that was Jonquay Lewis or Kenny Logan Jr. 1st and goal now. Rubley looking to pass, and he's got his man Phillip Brooks with a 7-yard slant touchdown reception. 3rd and 3, and all the Jayhawks really needed was one first down to win this game, as the Wildcats use their final timeout, and the Jayhawks are just doing this to do it. 1st and 10, Hawley hands it off to Gardner. Got a lot of space on the outside. Spin move as he's pushed back. Finally brought down, though, at about the 15-yard line. And this rivalry game is renewed as Velton Gardner rushes for 6 yards, getting us down to the 1. 2nd and goal now. Handed off to Gardner. 3rd touchdown of the day. 35 yards alone on this drive, and the Jayhawks are rubbing it in just a little bit. As you'll see, the final play of the game, Rubley is going to get smacked and fumble it. K-State recovers it. The time expires, and your Jayhawks are going to a bowl game. What a way to end the season with a dominant performance over a rivalry opponent nonetheless, as Conrad Hawley puts up a beautiful performance. And here's the play of the game. That spin move by James Smith into the end zone. And the Jayhawks finish the season 6-6, and they make their first bowl game under the head coach Smemes era. And hopefully the first of many in this series, as you see the guys celebrating this beautiful win. And we are going to have some big recruiting news after this game, as we'll look at the stats first. And the K-State Wildcats end their season on a 5-game losing streak. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I had my doubts about whether or not we would make a bowl game, because it was looking rough for a few weeks there. We had a few weeks where we lost a couple games in a row, and I mean, I believe we started out 4-1, and to finish 6-6 is very disappointing, but still, I mean, it's better than missing a bowl game again, finishing 5-7. We have a chance to finish 7-6 if we are able to win the bowl game, which I will get into our bowl matchup in just a little bit. Conrad Hawley, though, for today, 28 of 40, 322, 2 touchdowns, just the 1 interception. I mean, it was a very vital interception, or a very important part of the game late in that first half, but it really didn't affect the score too much. 3 for 3 for Jason Bean, 41 yards. He was just out there to run mostly. Velton Gardner was able to break 100 yards, 35 for 116. Conrad Hawley got sacked a few times, I believe. Devin Neal had a touchdown, and Jason Bean had 2 rushes for 6 yards. And Velton Gardner, got to mention it, 33 rushing touchdowns. So just what a performance by Velton Gardner in the final game of his senior season. That's just something special there. Trevor Wilson led the team with receptions, 8 of them. Luke Grimm, though, 6 for 102 yards, and Stephen McBride and James Smith both had the 1 touchdown catch, respectively. Defensively, let's see what the defense got up to. A couple good games by Kenny Logan Jr. the last few games. 7 tackles, none for loss. Nothing really else going on there. He didn't really do much other than stay in the secondary. Gavin Potter had the 1 tackle for loss. Caleb Taylor had both of the sacks today. And as you can see, obviously, Tywan Berryhill and Romello Dotson both had some of the biggest plays in the game that really helped turn the tide in that first half, as we were down 20, I believe it was 10-0 or 20-0, I'm not sure. Rubley, though, for the K-State Wildcats, 20 of 33, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He played great. Malik Knowles had an amazing game, 7 for 191 and 1 touchdown. And as soon as I leave this screen, we are going to see what bowl game we're in. I'm not going to talk about it right now, as you'll see it there, but I am going to go ahead and get into the recruiting class just a little bit. We had a few big commits Let me go down here. As of right now, obviously, it's not going to allow us to recruit anybody. But if you go over here, we are leading by a lot in 4-star quarterback Larry Johnson. That would be a huge get for us. He's got some great speed. Not the greatest acceleration, though. 76 speed is pretty decent, but 83 throw power, 80 accuracy would be big for us to get. Willie Allen, though, is going to be like, we have to get Willie Allen. I mean, 96 speed, 90 acceleration. He might not even play next year, but that would just be massive for us. We are scouting this guy, Derek Clark. I believe we're first place for him. Yeah, we're first by a lot for him. Not the greatest, but we did get him and Lauren Bullock, so that'd be a nice little group of receivers there. And tight ends, we are set on tight ends for a long time. Bryson Gay, 4-star, 70 overall tight end, committed last week. Ryan Hart and Kevin Johnson committed a long time ago. Daryl Fuller finally commits, a 3-star tackle. And at the guard position, we're still working on getting Franklin Holmes to come to Kansas. Other than that, we haven't really recruited any of these guys. They're just not good enough for me to really want to recruit. But hopefully, we're able to get Franklin Holmes to come on down to Kansas. And he could probably start because we have a senior leaving at the guard position. Dane Lewis, center, finally commits, the 3-star center there. Defensive tackle-wise, Maurice Johnson finally commits. Dennis Davis, we also lead for his prospect. Outside linebacker, Calvin Lane and Ross Rushing. You guys saw them a few weeks ago, and we are going after Lee Pope as well, just to get some depth at the outside linebacking position. Chris Mosley and Ryan Harris for the middle linebacker position. And really, that was about it. Athletes, Sean Johnson and Michael Smith. We're hopefully going to be able to get Sean Johnson to commit to Kansas. That would be the best case scenario because he would come in and instantly just make a massive contribution. I believe he's going to be a receiver or, yeah, he looks like he'll probably be a receiver because that's his best statistics. So overall, I'll show you guys what recruiting ranking we are at right now. We're sitting at 40, which if you guys watched the last season, I think we finished, let's see if I can, I want to say we finished like 96th. So 40 is a major jump up there. We're above a lot of teams in our conference, so we've got a good bit of talent coming in, even if we don't get the guys that are on our board right now. But we still have 14 scholarships remaining, so we should be able to pull them in. Before we end this episode, let's look at this bowl game, guys. We are playing in the Advocare V100 bowl game against Georgia Tech, so a triple option matchup. But all of the experts are predicting us to win this game. Georgia Tech's got an excellent triple threat offense, so that's going to be very hard for us to guard. But we have one of the best rushing defenses in the country, only allowing 108 yards per game. Georgia Tech's got a great rushing offense. They don't pass it really that much. They've got a 114th passing offense. So this is going to be an interesting matchup. I don't know how many times Georgia Tech and Kansas have matched up in the past, but it should be an interesting matchup nonetheless. And hey, go ahead and comment down below your guys' score predictions for this bowl game matchup. I want to see if you guys think we'll win this or if we won't be able to pull through. I hope we're able to, because getting a bowl game in this second year and winning that bowl game would be a massive, massive step up for this team and head coach Smemes for his career. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hit the subscribe button and the like button if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys next week as we take on the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets in the Advocare Bowl.